we're back, and I just decided, screw it. Why not just do a discussion right now while our heads are full of questions? This discussion is going to be with me and
Jasmine,
aka the Mixed
no,
Mom.
just
You don't like that name anymore. But let's get straight to the point. Alright, so we're trying to figure out what exactly is going on in this video, and I'm hoping that we can at least settle some questions and answers that we all had ourselves. So the way the video starts off, he's in this neighborhood and stuff and all that, blah blah blah. Everyone has their own house. So I'm looking, and it looks like at first we can see that he's playing, you guessed it, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We saw a little glimpse of the controller right there. We're going to get a better view of it. But he's definitely playing on there. Game looks nice and all, yada yada. I guess his dog is doing that, and then we see what is the name of the actual system. The system is called the Nintendo Switch. It went from NX to Nintendo Switch. I don't really mind it too much. It actually fits the name of the
I mean, it basically describes the feature.
Yeah. Kind of like the Nintendo Wii U didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it sucked. I'm not gonna say the console did. I liked a lot of those indie games, but it's not as popular as the other consoles. But this name is fine.
Yeah, it's decent. It's definitely good that they left Wii behind. Moving forward, I like that. But moving on, and that's an interesting little emblem. I'm sure all the companies are gonna start changing stuff, like the little Sonic video for that Sonic game that's coming out. They're gonna be like, oh, let me change the emblem, because they made up their own emblem for the NX. They're like, it's gonna be called the NX, make the letters white. But now they're just gonna switch to that most likely. But yeah, moving on. That's a big dog. So right here it looks like we got the actual console itself, or to be more specific, the hub of the console. So from what the information we've been gathering over time, it seems like the system is pretty much a hybrid. And this pretty much kind of proves it right here. Some people were saying that there's going to be like some type of station for the console itself that you would connect together, and then it would play on the TV. Mm-hmm. And then it would also charge up the system pad or whatever, and you can just take it out.
Yeah, because that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like it's just a charging port.
Yeah.
For the portable feature of the console.
It's a station that transfers the picture and all the information and all that straight to your TV. I like that. And I will say it's kind of bare in terms of how it looks right there with the USB slots. I see 2 USB slots on there and a power button on the thing. But honestly, that's probably all you really need. All the real parts are probably on the system itself.
I'm still wondering where the cartridge is supposed to go, or maybe it's behind
they actually showed it in the video. We actually just didn't pay attention. So we'll see. Alright. Next. Okay. So I kind of stopped a little slow there. But what the hell is happening here? Good question. I wish I could tell you. It looks like one of the controllers. Pretty much, it looks like you can pull it apart, switch it to a different lens. Now, it looks very easy to slide in and out. I'm hoping that it's like has some type of lock-in piece, because I wouldn't really want to have a controller where it can just easily slide out my hand.
I'm pretty sure they're taking care of that.
I don't know what that piece in the middle is, and that's kind of throwing me off. I don't know if it's supposed to be a sensor or if it's.
Well, I mean, it's
Sometimes.
wireless, so yeah, it probably is just a sensor.
Yeah. There's a couple of other things it could be. I mean, if you kind of look at the back of it, it almost kind of looks like a 3DS folded up.
Oh god.
On there. I know that's not what the feature is, but it kind of does
It
look like
does.
it. Look at this guy holding the controller. That's a pretty small controller.
It is.
People with big hands might have somewhat of an issue, but we looked further ahead, and there's a reason why you shouldn't have to worry about that. But we'll get to that later. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, I'm just saying I like that the back of it is actually in the shape of a controller.
Yeah.
Because it looked like a coaster to me. I'm just kind of like, how is he gripping it? I don't know, but it's neat.
And we see that you can just slide those pieces off and put it on to the console itself, and that's where you're taking it on the go. And as you can see, it's already showing a resemblance to the gamepad in terms of taking it on the go, but it looks like a smoother, more smaller controller than the gamepad actually is. I mean, like looking at it in comparison, and I'm seeing that it has, you know, the buttons. It looks like actually the buttons are switched around. I could be wrong, but it kind of looks that way. I don't know.
I don't know. I think the ones on the left are the D-pad.
I guess that could function as. Yeah, you're right. Cause I see the arrows. You're right. Look at you. You spotting things I can't see, and I got the glasses.
Tragic.
But yeah, I'm seeing the analog stick, the arrows, as Jazz pointed out. That little dot at the bottom, I'm thinking is the NF reader, which is supposed to be. I know it's been a while since you've ever used it, but it's basically what you slap on the
for the stylus.
No, it's like
for the amiibos
and stuff, and all the other things that could be read. Like what you did for Splatoon to play those challenges and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what that looks like to me. I could be wrong. It could be the other side, because if you look at the other side, that looks.
Over there.
Yeah. But I also noticed that it kind of.
That's the power button.
That could be it too. It could be it. Well, no, I was thinking the power button was at the top.
Oh yeah, it could be.
Or it could be on the system itself, like on this top end. Who knows? But I was looking at the bottom. If that isn't the power button or anything like that, NFC reader, it could be a Wi-Fi notification thing. You know? Kind of like the 3DS. You have like the little signal on the side that tells you how close you are to the person when you're playing locally with them.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
And then you got the usual A, X, B, and Y. And you got the analog stick. Which kind of reminds me of the GameCube in a way. Because you remember how the GameCube had a C stick and it was like more lower?
Mm-hmm.
And the analog stick was, you know, top left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and he takes it off and he immediately goes to the screen. And
that is a big deal.
it could be me, but it looks like the frames did not slow down whatsoever. It was pretty instant.
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
It didn't slow down at all from what I'm seeing here. Bam. It just popped right onto it. And now he's going for a walk. He's gonna go take a shit while I go play this game. We're seeing more gameplay of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It looks great as always. It looks like he's doing a little sail thing. And oh wait, I just realized we get a better view of the controller. Hold up. At least of the buttons. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a function for that top button at his left hand.
That might be the volume.
Could be.
No, it ain't the D-pad.
Hold up, I just realized something. That's a minus
Uh-huh.
at the top.
Yeah.
And the right
And then that's a
is a
plus.
plus. Just like the Wii remotes.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Gosh, they really did so much better.
Yeah.
I fucking hated those Wii remotes.
Oh shit, that looks dope. Looking forward to that. That's just sneak peek. We're focusing on the controller. I mean the system. Yeah, we know that it's a system now, not just a controller. In the damn airport, chilling. Look, that is most likely our cartridge right there.
Oh, so it is like the. I'm telling you, they're probably not gonna make any more. You know, like new 3DSs and stuff like that. Because the games look just like the one used for it.
But my question is, well, I can't say that yet. I'll bring it up later. But pay attention to that, guys. There's a SD card that you can slide in. And we can also... the SD cards are the cartridges.
I know what it is. It is the end of all the 3DSs. Because all your little 3DS games, you could probably be able to play onto there. That way you won't lose the data. And then you got your Nintendo ID. Bam.
They could. We still don't know if this is supposed to be the replacement for the 3DS, but they said that it wasn't. But
I just
who
wouldn't
knows?
see a point.
I mean, like,
Unless
basically, well, maybe it isn't supposed to be a replacement, but it still can be used the way that you're saying. And over time, it would eventually make the 3DS null and void. Because there are people that probably wouldn't want to buy it, right? The NX, I gotta get used to it. Nintendo Switch, right away.
Actually, since the games are like little SD cards, I wonder if people could take the games for Nintendo Switch and just put in their 3DS in case they don't want the actual console. I wonder how that works. Or maybe they kind of, yeah.
Because the fact is, that's
they
too
wouldn't really be
powerful.
making more money, and people could just keep buying games. I
Exactly.
don't know.
And you wouldn't be able to use it on the 3DS just because it would make it. It's not able to function that power.
I get it. It's just. I wouldn't see any more point of having
A 3DS.
Yeah, like a new one. If they came out with a new one, I can understand you wanting to play older games. Because if those SD cards can't fit into the Switch, then I would assume that that you'd be able to sync your data to the console if you want. They give you that option. Because I'm just saying, like, I don't think Nintendo would have a portable console and then continue making, new DSs. I think that makes sense.
No, I agree with you. That's a very good thought process on it. I mean, and they very well could do that. It's not far-fetched that could happen over time. Because the fact is, this is pretty much proven that it's a hybrid console. Like, people had thoughts that it was gonna be that this Nintendo Switch, which, by the way, I love how you just said the Switch. Like, that's gonna be a new thing. Did you get the Switch yet? Did you get the Wii U yet? No, I got the Switch. Let me stop going on the Wii U. I still
love the Wii U.
Yeah.
I barely touched that joint, but I mean, when Splatoon was out, I was in Splatoon like it was no other.
Yeah.
For real. And the indie games were really cool. I really hope that they continue with that.
Yeah,
Although
they
I
got a lot
must
of.
admit, I really wanted Nintendo to give us a console where we can bring back the GameCube games. But I got my Wii. I can still play my GameCube games on that. But
Plus, there's also the fact that they can always do better with the eShop.
yeah.
because they did terrible, and they know they did terrible. They had, I think there was an interview actually on that they did terrible with using the eShop on the Wii U, because they weren't putting games out there as fast as they were with their Wii.
Like, I don't really remember.
It took the longest to get the games that we already had on the Wii to the Wii U, like Super Mario World and Metroid.
Galaxy. I love
Galaxy. They
that.
did good with that. I will say that. They did good for a little bit with the bringing Wii games, which we all expected.
But I wanted GameCube games.
Everybody wants it. You're not wrong with that at all.
They even had some N64 games. That was cool too.
And they discussed about doing GameCube games, but maybe they saw that the Wii U wasn't really gonna do that well, so they wanted to wait and see what happened.
I'm sitting over here looking at Sean's Wii U, shaking my head. You were just a step to a whole new revolution. How do you feel about that?
Leave him alone.
No, I'm looking at the Wii U. How do you feel? He grumbling.
Oh my god, I'm too done. Looking back at the console though, it's console. It's crazy that I'm saying it's a console. This guy's in an airport right now. But I wish I could have seen a little bit of the cartridge. It's motion blurred right now to really see it. Mm-hmm. But the cartridge definitely kind of looks a little bit bigger than a regular 3DS game. I wish I had my 3DS out here so I could show you how the difference looks.
Ooh, gummy worms.
Go ahead. But I like that they still kept the auxiliary port. That was smart. So you can like listen to.
Yeah, take some notes, iPhone 7s.
Audio port.
Auxiliary. Cool.
And I guess that those little holes right there are either the reader, you know, for like wireless signals, or it could be for breathing, so the system doesn't overheat.
I thought you were about to say during the games. Remember, there were some games where you could breathe into the controller and you could, like, it was a Mario game.
Probably that functionality is probably still there. I mean, like we didn't really look that hard, get a good look at the pad itself. We've only seen the sides and the top of the controller so far. But it's possible that they can just still have the little mic right there.
Yep.
It's not that difficult for them to do. Might as well. It's pulling features from all past systems from what we see so far. And then he just sits next to this girl and he's gonna holler at her, say, "Hey, you gotta switch too? I gotta switch. You gotta switch. So let's switch together, you know."
Let's switch numbers.
Yeah,
hey.
Let's switch IDs. Oh,
Nintendo IDs. I was going to say, why would she give him her license?
Oh my god.
I'm dumb. I'm sorry.
Nah. I was a little slow on that pick too, but this what you just said though just gave me an idea. Like, if they bring some of the features that they were trying to do with the Wii U to the NX, they could really make this into something even huger. Because think about it. Remember how the Wii U had WeChat?
I was thinking about that too. It would be nice if you could have the video chat, but you know how like Markiplier and Dashy do, you know, they have like the little square with their face there, and then they got the gameplay. Yeah. I always wondered if they were going to change it up so that, you know, if I'm talking to you, I'm gonna have you at the top right corner, or you can move it. Yeah, you can still play the game.
Yeah, that would be a very.
I mean, it would kind of suck if you're not at home doing it, because I mean, you gotta worry about Wi-Fi. But other than that,
that's something that you would have to work with. I mean,
or
like,
we have to use
Wi-Fi anyway to watch this.
Or if you could broadcast.
Yeah. broadcasting
and not
would
have
be,
to be at home.
broadcasting would be a nice thing for Nintendo to do right here too, because I mean technically they already are kind of on the route for it. If you look at it, they allowed you to upload videos for Smash Bros. You can record the videos and upload them to YouTube. Mario Kart 8 was the first one to do that.
Yeah, I have a few videos.
They could go further with that.
I do. I have some Mario Kart videos on my channel.
I believe it.
X and Y chromosomes, y'all.
In other news, it looks like we can see the volume slider, so that confirms it.
We should do a Mario Kart video.
Good. But just revisiting.
Revisiting what? My victory? Press play, boy.
First off, no, we'll get to that in another discussion. Y'all don't need to hear about this, but hold up. I was trying to point out that the slider was still there for the volume and stuff.
Well, what do you think the plus and the minus is for?
The plus and the minus? Well, look at the game. Look at the Wii remote.
See,
the Wii remote had the minus and the plus.
So irrelevant to me. I don't even remember the functions.
The minus and the plus on those were to pause the game or open up a select. It was pause and select.
Okay, I like that. That's a bit smarter than what I thought.
I like that. There's so many things that are good with them including that feature. Yes, that probably can break easily over time, but imagine you're on a flight or you're on a train or something, or even imagine you're like sitting in out in the living room and stuff, and you know, somebody wants to watch the TV or whatever. You just put that down on the table, and then you're watching friggin' Hulu and Netflix.
Headphones.
Or play the game, yeah. And funny enough, they took that a step further, if you ask me, because look at this shit. For real. Are y'all seeing this? Hey, I'm actually getting a better view of the
Alright, now
screen.
this is where I kind of lost my attention a bit, because I was like, how are they playing it and then it's sitting up? They took the little controllers off.
Yeah.
But is he Is he attaching it back to that controller thing to hold it, or is he just...
He's holding it like a Wii remote. He doesn't have to actually use it like a Wii remote.
I don't know how I feel about that.
What?
What if you drop it and it falls all the way down to first class?
Well, then you shouldn't have taken it off. Then you would just hold it in your hand.
I know.
I'm
not trying to size it up too much. I'm thinking about...
Yeah, I agree with that. But from what I saw, it looks like you can just... It looks like you can just get what looks like a Pro controller and just hook those to it, and then you could just play it that way.
That's what I was hoping.
Because...
But you'd probably need... I wonder... Yeah, you'd have to charge... Probably have to charge that. Make sure that's charged. The actual... You know...
Controller.
The body of that controller.
Yeah. Most likely.
I mean, for us... I don't think you would lose it like that with little kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? But I lost this part.
Switch. You're gonna have to. This system definitely comes with a lot of parts, but it's also. It looks like a new Bethesda game coming out. Like games like how am I forgetting the name? Skyrim and.
I've always wanted to play Skyrim. I don't have that.
Which one? No, I never got them. But I wouldn't mind trying them. Kind of looks like a little bit like Witcher 2 a little bit. But that looks like that's probably a game in development from Bethesda. And Bethesda, see, there was a lot of developers that were already saying this is actually a really good system coming out. We actually support it. Like there was an interview with the people that made Witcher 3 and stuff. And the guy who was interviewing was like, you don't have to be so fast. You can be blunt. If the system isn't impressing you, it's fine. So you're like, no, listen. The Wii U, when we first saw it and tried utilizing it, we basically just saw it as the actual stronger version of a GameCube. This is definitely at another level. So that tells me a lot about the graphical power and stuff and all that too. Because Witcher 3 is a very beautiful game, man. And a huge game on top of that. But yeah. So there goes.
Oh, that's a different controller.
Exactly. There's like multiple different controllers. Like you can switch it up. This looks like this is gonna be like a pro controller to me.
How pretty is that?
It's a nice looking game.
It is. I know. I was staring at it like, oh.
And that controller. Just want to look at it for a second. So you got what you're used to. And that looks like a really comfortable controller. I'm not trying to size it up, but it looks more comfortable than the past controllers we've seen. Even more comfortable than a pro controller.
I don't know.
It kind of looks like, a Xbox controller.
Okay. Yeah, I can
terms
see
of
like
that.
the body is kind of.
Like
But that one looks bulkier. That's all.
Yeah, at the top.
But it could be comfy. I mean, look at the little parts where you actually hold it with your hands. The light gray part.
Yeah.
That might be kind of cushiony or whatever.
Got some dust on that controller.
Well, on his or yours?
His.
Oh.
That definitely looks like Skyrim. I like that being a signature thing, though.
Yo, what the fuck did he just attach that to?
It looked like it was a, what do you call it?
A selfie stick?
Yeah.
Why did we think that? That's stupid.
I like that that's going to be the thing. It looks like he had something. I don't know if
it's
that's...
like another accessory that you can
Yeah,
attach
that's what it does look like.
to something. Like,
Playing in the car.
yeah, it's like another accessory. I can imagine that it has like a clamp on that side from the top of the chair right there. It has a clamp that clamps to that, and then you just push in the game pad on that portion.
Yeah. We can see a little more review of the controllers. So you'll automatically get two controllers basically. Yeah, that.
I bet they're gonna have more cases and things.
Probably.
Mhm.
And it looks like if you have two of the systems at once, you can pretty much turn the game into a 4-player game.
Yeah, I like that.
That's dope. That really is dope right there. Now
I am praying that this is a new Sunshine. Look at the town and how colorful it is, and I can't really say sunshiny. I mean, there's the moon, but you like just the style of the city. You get what I'm saying? It feels islandy. Like you're on probably on an island.
this kind of looks like a desert.
What if?
Though.
It could be.
It's ideal.
Like a red sand, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, like kind of how they did in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Or I was thinking, maybe you go back to Mario's hometown. Look at the styles of
you mean
the
Brooklyn?
town. Is he from New York?
Yeah.
I thought he was from Italy.
No.
I'm not saying that's what Italy looks like, but it just looks.
His parents are actually from the Mushroom Kingdom.
Never mind.
No, what you're thinking?
I know.
You're thinking pretty interestingly though with that. Honestly, I'm just stunned with the moon in the background. Like,
I know. I'm just kind of like, why?
I don't know what the hell that creature was, but it looked like a cactus creature.
Oh.
It did look hostile. So, as you can see, that creature was dancing. As Mario was approaching, it didn't look hostile, but
it's not. It's having fun.
Yeah, that lake. Did you see that fountain?
What fountain?
Look up the. It's up
Oh
there.
yeah.
Oh, and there goes another creature on the left.
This is making me feel like it's sunshine, but maybe not.
Look at that glass or ice on the right. What is going on in this game?
Play it and see if it moves. Well, it's like a glacier, kind of.
Yeah, in the desert.
I don't know.
Hey.
That's a cute skirt. The whole outfit's cute. I love that.
Why not?
Was happy as shit.
Did you see the black guy though?
No, I didn't. I was looking at the girl she handed part of the controller to.
No.
He's like, oh shit.
I'm about to play this. Dude. How much that shit cost? When's it my turn? And you got the girl on the
I think it's funny that you have a bunch of adults playing this instead of,
kids.
Yeah.
It's probably
I think
more
this
so
is
than
for us.
Yeah, this is probably for us. This is probably for the more hard. They were trying to hit more hardcore. They weren't trying to really
Imagine playing with that
appeal
little tiny
fully
thing
to the
that's
casual.
hardcore. It is. No, it is. Like, that's the one thing I don't know about. Okay, if it's 2-player, like, I don't know how I
And
feel
I just
about that
noticed-
little part.
And I just noticed that it has triggers on the end of it too.
Like, the girl who's wearing the pink, like, hers looks more comfortable to play with. They'll probably make different controllers again. Yeah, like, look at...
This is,
Yeah, they all got...
well, that just confirmed it for us right there. Did you see that?
What?
So these guys are obviously preparing for a tournament in Splatoon. So just so y'all know, that kind of confirms they're gonna try and make Splatoon into a tournament-based game. Probably something that we'll see in what do they call it again? Dang, I can't think of it. But the hardcore sport games like Gears of War and Smash Brothers and all, and
Okay, yeah.
Call of Duty and stuff. So these guys are forming a strategy. But look at that. That confirms it for us that you can use your controller
Oh, yeah.
instead of just using the side buttons. So you have the option, which is always a thing I love that Nintendo does, giving you the option.
Yeah, because most people will be like, I don't like this controller. I like Xbox better. I like PlayStation,
Yeah.
But now you got different ones
Choices.
that you can get comfortable with. Versatility.
Yes. This team from Japan. Yeah. You know?
That's all I'm thinking right now.
Crazy. funny that they didn't show the who won that between Japan and America. That's obviously America with Japan, but yeah, this can also speak a lot. They're really trying to dedicate this console towards the hardcore gamers. I feel like that's what they're trying to say right here. Because if you look, you can see that. I mean, like, Nintendo's done it before for Smash Bros, but this is a sign that they're trying to push that for like for a lot of their games this time around. To me, that's what it's telling me. Like, I don't feel they would put this in here for no reason. Like, if you're gonna be planning for a tournament, like, that tells me that there's gonna be a lot of games that could be done for tournaments and stuff in the future. Mm-hmm. I feel they wouldn't put that in there for no reason. I like that. Nintendo Switch. Oh yeah, and it's coming out March 2017. We still don't have a release date, but we might get some more information down the line. That was pretty much just a teaser trailer to show us what the system could do, what it was capable of, blah blah blah. And if you look here at the end, not many people probably paid attention to this, but it's something interesting to look at. So first you can see that the trademarks, they already trademarked it to make Nintendo Switch their brand, their word phrase that nobody else can use. You can also see that Bethesda is already working with them, and ZeniMax Media Company. So that's something to keep in mind. These are technical things that you should know. Bethesda and Software is a company that makes games, more so for PC, but they've made other games. Like, I could be wrong, but I believe Bethesda made Overwatch. They've made Skyrim, and they've made a couple of other games. Some type of tower game or troops game. Is a game with these different characters called Scout and Sandwich Guy. Y'all, if you've played a number of Bethesda's games, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. Or even if you've played the games that I'm talking about. But yeah, I could be off with some of the games I said, but I'm pretty sure about at least 2 of them. So we also see that NBA Properties Inc. is cool with them. Now, for those that don't know, EA and NBA in general, they haven't been good with Nintendo for a while. Like, barely any sport games have been coming over to the Wii U, probably since, I'd say, the first year for the Wii U. That was pretty much it. They didn't want to bring any more games to the Wii U for respectable reasons to a point. It wasn't enough people getting the system, and that was the case for like all the companies that didn't really want to work with Nintendo. The third parties were not feeling it, but that's cool that they got NBA people into them and stuff. It doesn't say EA, but it's saying NBA Properties, which tells me they got companies that are interested in working with them, whether if it's the people that make Live or the people that make 2K. But that's cool. And at the end it says game footage not final, graphics and features subject to change, which I can believe. There's probably going to be an even huger improvement down the line. That's the only thing I can think. because it already looks pretty nice as is, but I can already see it looking even better in the future. That moon in that Mario game looked crazy. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's all we can really dig up for now. Great job, Nintendo. You definitely have me interested in your system. I need to see a little bit more, of course, down the line, get more details, but as it stands, I have a lot of hope for this system. I really do. Like, I was hyped with the Wii U because I saw that you can play it on your gamepad instead of on your TV. And I was figuring I can go all over the place with it. But that didn't end up being the case. The closest thing I could probably go is my bathroom if I'm lucky. But, and just so you know, that's not the case. I can't make it that far. But this is a change. This is something that we wanted somewhat with the Wii U and even more. And I feel that's a great step of a direction for them to take. Personally, the variations for being able to use different controllers are there. Like, this can really be Nintendo's rise back into the battlefield. But we'll catch y'all later, and stay tuned for more NX. Well, sorry. Gotta get used to it now. Nintendo Switch news in later videos.